Hi, I'm Murph Little. I have anxiety, bipolar, complex PTSD that shows up in dissociative moments. Dissociative moments are those moments where you behold yourself in the third person, or you just feel like you're not inhabiting your own body. I also have dissociation with identity, dissociative identity disorder, or layman's terms, which I use because it's most helpful for most people, multiple personalities. Who you see before you and who you see every day is Murph. It's me speaking right now. But what you don't see are all the internal voices that are mine. This isn't schizophrenia. I don't have outside stimuli. I don't see or hear things that aren't there. What I do hear is my voice in different pitches. One's a 14-year-old. Maybe he's grown up some. I don't know how this works. I have an idea, but this isn't how a brain is supposed to work. I have a toddler personality, one who screams out in rage or pain, and it scratches vigorously the top of my skull. I have one that I've claim to be my righteous personality, the paladin personality, the one who knows no compromise, the one who will seek good, even if sometimes I put myself and others in uncomfortable situations. And you would think that is always a good thing, but it's not. Someone unwilling to compromise on anything is someone that doesn't want to listen to the other side. Is someone who's so entrenched within their morals that they cannot understand the possibility of someone else having a valid choice in what they do. Not what they believe, but what they do. And lastly, he's had different names before, but the one he prefers is the mad scientist. I have these mental illnesses. You wouldn't know it. I'm very good at masking. The reason why I've started to start a series on my mental health is I recently had a conversation, but this is a conversation that keeps happening. Again and again, people ask me to write my life story. And I love writing. That is what I'm called to do. In fact, when I have the concentration for it, it is my favorite thing besides Aaron and Jesus. It is what I've been crafted, molded, plied by the potter's hands to do. But it's really hard for me to do that when I'm talking about myself, when I'm talking about my past. I have to open up to myself, to all myself. And things are so uncomfortable. And there is a vulnerability, and for lack of a better word, and I've tried, there is a squishiness to it. There's just something that wants to be hit. Something soft. And I realize that people will say that's okay. And it may be. But I am not ready for that. In all honesty, I may never be ready for that. As I'm sure a lot of you are with certain things. So, I don't want these videos to devolve into a journal. Though that's fine for some people. I want to bring up topics that might be pertinent to people. Because when people want me to write my life story, they think it can do good for people. To be able to read it, or in this case, listen to it. Maybe you have some mental illnesses. The dissociative identity is the biggest for me. It is the most pressing every day because I have lots of me's pressing against my skull sometimes. But I also, with that bipolar diagnosis or anxiety, you may know someone, or even yourself might have these, and maybe I can help. Because I'll tell you, this right now, this is not fun. This is putting me out on a plate and begging for a feast. I'll be back with you soon, and I'll continue to have this talk with you as long as you need it. Thank you. See you soon.